Hey, what's up? Hope you're good. Hope you're well, Prince Dilly. Thanks for stopping by. I assume you may have fallen back asleep. But it's alright. Well, I guess the goal for today is pretty straightforward. We've got the new event. It's great. 6 shinies. Fingers crossed. Well, fingers crossed we get the shinies, but fingers crossed we're able to get them all. It's been a very Pokemon Go last couple of weeks, so it would be nice to, I guess, get a change. Get some main game shinies in here. Has anyone managed to get a shiny Gimmighoul? And if so, was it a 9th anniversary one, or were you lucky enough to get one of the regular ones that can transfer to Pokemon Home? So far, I've gotten 3 shiny Gimmighoul. I got 2 of the 9th anniversary, and I managed to snag 1 so far for just as a regular one. I haven't sent it to Pokemon Home yet. I'll wait till after the event. And it's awesome that we get an extra day, because I know some people didn't have any issues with it. I personally did. I opened 2 coin bags on the first during my spotlight hour, and I did get a shiny, but it was 9th anniversary, and at that point it was still unavailable to get the regular roaming form shinies, so if I can get a second one, I'll be really happy, and I'll keep 1 in Pokemon Go for now. Potentially evolve it. But one of them is, or if it's the only one I have, it's going to come to Pokemon Home. It'll be a new Master Dex edition, which is awesome. I'm so glad that we got it this year and not like next year, or, you know. It's one of those little gaps in my Master Dex, and I'm like, oh, just unlock the shiny. But yeah, I do already have the chest form shiny Gimmighoul. Got a couple of those, so it's not a new Living Dex shiny, but bumping up that Master Dex is good. And that will put me back at only needing 2 more Pokemon for my Master Dex. The horrible 3-segment Dunsparce and the family of 3 Mousehole. That Dunsparce is the bane of my existence, I tell you. Which I'll probably actually stream some hunting of that on Sunday. Obviously tomorrow is EV Community Day, and, well, Sunday as well, but I'll be honest, I'm not doing 2 days of Community Day. Maybe I'll link up with the local community and do something, but I mean... No, that's yellow. Just wanted to double check the flower atop that dealing's head. Right, so in a perfect world, we'll do 6 outbreaks, and each one will give at least 1 shiny. Knowing my luck, I'll do 10 outbreaks and won't get all the shinies. Which is so much easier for me just to get them today while I do this. It's time I have set aside to specifically do things like outbreaks. So I guess it's something I could potentially do on Sunday as well. As well as the Dunsparce hunting. Because I was... You're not the sparkly kind. Ooh. I need to go to the Pokemon Center. I was thinking of trying to work out how to connect my phone to the PC wired. I can do it over Wi-Fi, and that's how I normally do it with phone link. But I know that there's a tethered version or a tethered way to do it, and I want to know how to do that. I haven't got it to work historically, but I want to know how to do that because games like Pokemon Go over the Wi-Fi, like mirroring to my PC and then streaming it, there's a little bit of latency and like lag and stuff when there's like too much going on screen, and that's lame. So if I have time to sort it, I'll sort it. Otherwise, maybe I'll just run an incense off stream and just maybe catch a couple of EVs if they spawn. None of the sparkles. Actually, while that's attacking things... Oh, I say that and it stopped. Saturday. Ooh! There's a very low chance of rain, so that means there's a high chance I'll walk around. Probably do an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours of community day. I'm definitely not really bothered about doing all 3, but especially not if I'm walking around for it, because my dual phone setup starts to get pretty heavy. But yeah, I'll potentially wander around the park, so you guys will get to see what's going on around me while I find some sparkly boys. Maybe. We'll see how cold it is, what the weather's doing, you know, all of it. Closer to the time. There's a very low chance of rain, it's like 8%. So there's room to be optimistic. Oh, yeah, you are going to get that one. Awesome. Oh, no. Still got to go around double check just because, you know, I have found shinies after like after an outbreak ended, so always good to double check. Right, one down. Dang, double outbreak. Hey yo. One of those is probably underground. Let's go do Pour Me. Hola, amigo. How are you, Profi? The hell is that? Oh, it's Goomy. It's hard to tell with my Switch 1 frames. Yeah, I'm pretty good. Bit tired after a long week of work right after Go Fest, but I'm glad that this, even though this weekend is its whole event, it's EV Community Day. Like, there's no real pressure to actively engage and all of that stuff. So even though I'll be running my coin bag and I'll be hunting some EVs, I think I'm looking forward to a good relaxing weekend. How's your week been? I mean, I know we chatted on Tuesday, but how's your week been since Go Fest? I'm super glad that they fixed the shiny issues with the regular roaming form, because I did get one, and I'm glad that they have extended it by a day, which is awesome. A little bit sad though that they haven't fixed the golden Pokestops. Need a chance to switch off. No, me switching off means my Switch is on. Yeah, so I saw... So Joe Merrick was posting about that, because obviously he had it listed on Cerebi. So certain creators, and I assume that maybe he's one of those people, because he is partnered with Pokemon for a lot of things. A lot of creators were told that it was limited till only the event, and both versions of Roaming Gimmighoul were meant to be available shiny. But weirdly enough, I can't remember, was it Niantic support or if it was Pokemon Go app, the social media pages. When they said that they fixed it and they've extended it, they also, that was the first time they had ever officially mentioned that it wasn't going to continue past this event. I mean, we all knew, but there was no like official public announcement. It was all private to the creators. But yeah, Joe Merrick was posting about that, saying it's odd that it's not enabled because everyone was told that it would be. Well, these creators were. Oh yeah. And arguably it removes the hype. Like, as much as I'd love to get a shiny Meltan whenever, oh! That's unexpected. Yeah, like as much as I'd love Smeargle, actually, Smeargle probably could be available all the time. You can only get one a day. General Bonsly. Yeah, because you can only get one a day, but things like definitely Maltan and Gimmighoul, it would suck any semblance of excitement for that shiny if it was available all the time. Because you can just open you can get the coin bags and stuff and the mystery box too regularly. But if they ever decide to, like, not give us those Pokemon through Go, or like not make them attributed to certain events, I think then they should make them permanently available. But only then. But I have to say, even though I haven't gotten a hundo yet, 3 shinies so far. 1 costume off the coin bag, 1 costume out of research, and a regular one out of the coin bag, as well as a Nundo so far this event. I mean, this event alone has been a bit too OP, I think. I don't know where I sent you. Destroy Flababy. Are you planning any meetups for EV weekend? Are you going to do one each day, or just pick one day and try do a bigger sized meetup? Or what are your community ambassador plans for the weekend? That's not a bad idea. I've worked out, if I have mathed it correctly, I should get my next Golden Lure on Tuesday, which is Spotlight Hour Day. If I've mathed that correctly. So, I'm planning on doing the same. But I'm going to run mine, I think, before Community Day, just because I don't think I'm going to do the whole thing. And I don't want that pressure to just stay, you know, doing EV when I'm like, I could be doing something else. But yeah, I'll make sure to tell everyone the lure is only available to people who check in. Yeah, it's illegal to spin it if you haven't checked in. Ah, the easy restock. Yeah, that's fair. I'm probably going to be the only one who is like running a golden lure, to be honest. So it probably doesn't actually matter when I do it, as long as it's before Tuesday, so I can do 2 of them. Hey, beloved Amazonian clips, DX A-bomb. My God, what a 2000s era sounding clip name. And like clips with the Z, like ooh, clips, because you've got to be extra cool. Cool people don't use S. Are they shiny boosted? I'm starting to think they might not be. This outbreak's just about done, and this is my 2nd outbreak. That Bonsley doesn't count, that's full odds. Be right back grabbing food, all good. Always got to fuel the engine. feel like I'm so close to the end of this outbreak and I haven't, and I'm like, I don't want to miss one. Like, I was really lucky with that Bonsley that it was running into the wall and not away from me, because even if I got to see that, I may have seen it too late and it would have just ran out of frame. I'm pretty sure I'm in the last phase for this. I say pretty sure, and I'm like, what, waiting for it, and the pop-up will come up, and then I'll be like, oh, now I'm in the last phase. Waiting for it. Well, we don't know for sure yet. Let's just cruise around this tree. Oh, I honestly thought there'd be one behind the tree. Nope. Alright, 2 outbreaks, no shinies, but we do have a shiny. Got this little Bonsley somehow. This isn't an electric type. Ah, no mark. I imagine it is quite hardy. It was running head first into the cliff face. Well, sheesh. Let's go find a Dedenne in a different area. Oh, I don't know if I want to go to Lag Tree. Yeah, let's go over here. Got 2 outbreaks side by side. If for whatever reason I don't get shiny Dedenne or I don't get shiny Pawmi here, I'll move on and I'll do the Kitakami ones next. I don't want my whole Fortune Fridays just doing the same 2 Pokemon. The fuck? There's no way. I was like, that is not a Psyduck. Oh, bro, I don't want to see your ass. No. 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 Stop that. Stop that behaviour, this is. Much better. So, apparently, instead of boosting the Pokemon in the outbreaks, every other Pokemon's apparently boosted. I'm actually quite happy with myself that I caught that too. Something in the back of my mind was like, colour's similar, but that didn't look like a Psyduck. I mean, let's check it now. We haven't even gone to the outbreak. Oh, impish. And no mark. But hey, I'll take it. Wait. Bro. What the fuck? That's crazy. Hey. I mean, is this considered back-to-back? Because I feel like this would have already have spawned in when I was trying to catch that weasel. Right, let's be honest. Profi's got to come back from getting her food and be like, what the fuck? Stop fighting shinies! I'm just gonna. I mean, have we started the outbreak? I mean, technically, but let's just check it. That's not impish, that's the opposite. Is that careful? No, careful's lowered special defense. It's mild. Ah. Dang. It's a long time since I've had to care what the different natures are, because we have mints now. We can... Do I even need... Oh. I was going to say, do I even need to do this outbreak now? Yeah, battle. That's the one. I like how I flew to a Pokemon Center and didn't use it, even though I knew I needed to use it. Did just find practically back-to-back shinies, so... Yeah, so either Profi's still getting food, or she's, frustrated trying to clip a billion different things at once. Going, curse you, streamer! Making me work. Oh, excuse me. Whoops. I love the ability to mute on my PC. Oh my goodness. Yeah, my tweets lately, it's like the oddest ones have been popping off. Me choosing my starter for the bottle caps, I guess I understand. There was never any intention to think that it would be any different to any of my other tweets, but I mean, it went crazy. And then I had, like, it was a random, oh, I got a couple of shinies in the morning, and I was just like, good morning, like I always do, because I'm lazy. And I think it was the one with 3 shinies I got in the morning, and for some reason that one popped off, and I'm not sure why either. Yo, what's up, Josh? Hope you're well. I'm really hoping the next Pour Me outbreak I do, or the one outbreak I do after this, has the same shiny luck that I've just been having, because I don't want to do 2 of them and not get a shiny, because yeah, they should be boosted. Also, yeah, it's going to be hilarious when Profi comes back. She'll like, did I miss anything? I was like, oh, you just like 2 shinies. She'll be like, what? Oh, some news that got announced, I think it was yesterday, was pretty exciting. Hisui and Lilligant Raid Day. Which, for one, dope Pokemon, nice shiny, and it's a new shiny. Which means we're going to be popping off, blasting through some raids. And I think we'll be able to smash out quite a few raids in a short period of time. I haven't looked into it, but I will imagine it's a 3-star raid, so that's just going to be too easy. You're back. You haven't been here the whole time? You was in spirit? I got 2 shinies. Yeah, I definitely think it'll be an easy shiny to get. And it's sort of good that it's a 3-star raid, because if the luck isn't on your side, I mean, there's a really good chance that you're able to just do more in the shorter space of time, so in theory, hopefully get the shiny. As long as it's not a day like Mega Odino was. Because that raid day sucked. There was like no shiny luck whatsoever. Chat wasn't getting really anything. Yeah, Hisui and Lilligant. I hope you're not about to message and say it can't be shiny, because I did just make an assumption that it could be. If it can't be shiny, I may not even stream that. Oh, it can? Woo. I was gonna say I'll just go walk like 2 blocks away and go battle 2 of them and then just leave it if it's not. But I will have to remember to put Charizard as my buddy on that day. And I'll aim to smash out either the 20 raids I need to, or whatever's remaining of the 20 raids that I need to do for the next level. For hyper training. Yeah, you may have heard, Profi, I was quite flabbergasted. I flew here to do the Dedenne outbreak. Crossing the bridge, now I was zooming across the bridge. I saw a flash of yellow, but something wasn't right about it. I was like, this isn't a Psyduck. And I went back, and it was a shiny Weasel, just in the water. I don't even know how I spotted that. That's just... I'm crazy with it. And then I caught that. As you can see, I'm like straight up from the river. And like just over here, the shiny Dedenne was here. Like I didn't even start the outbreak. So I was like, is this technically back to back? Because they would have both been spawned at the same time. Like, it's alright. I think I'm definitely going to go back and clip that Weasel, because it was just so out of the blue. I'll probably do the Dedenne as well. Yeah, jump into stream to find some electric types, and so far I've found rock, water, and 1 electric type. Also, in a couple of weeks, we get our Pokemon Presents. It will be the day I decide, do I wait, or do I get a Switch 2? And I'm going to be so mad if they don't announce a special edition for Legend ZA, and then like a few weeks later, they announce a special edition after I've gone and got a Switch 2. I'm going to be pissed. They're dispersed? All good. I'm not worried about that. Burbs, burbs, burbs. Right, as we zoom back across the shiny bridge, we need to not make a TM. I need to actually heal. Heal! Yeah, so the three shinies so far don't have any marks. Yeah, Gen 10, 100%. The main reason I'm like, oh, I don't want them to do that is because that's what they did with Let's Go. Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. There it is. I went and I got my Nintendo Switch after they announced Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee because I had no way to play that game. I waited until there was a game only on the Switch, and obviously that was the first game. I just ran into them. And then, like, a month or so later, they announced the special edition, and I was like, oh. So that's why I haven't got a Switch 2. I've decided they announced this Presents, I'll wait till then. It does also give me the opportunity to have it fully set up and ready to go, so that when I pick up my copy of Legend ZA, I'm not going to get it till like 8 AM my time. So in theory, the game will have already have been out for me for 8 hours. But I'll be able to just plug it in and play. Or plug it in, do an update, and then play, because you know there's going to be updates. Because someone will get their hands on the game early, and the game will be broken because it doesn't have a day 1 patch. You guys know how it goes. I'm just glad that the Switch 1 Pro controllers do work for the Switch 2. Because I already have 2 Switch Pro controllers, I'm like, that is $120 I can save. Yeah, I don't think I could go back to playing solely on Joy-Cons. Wait, how do you play on the Switch? Oh, the Switch Lite. Yeah, like the Joy-Cons are fine, and given how small they are, they aren't actually as uncomfortable to hold as I at least thought. I just don't like using them because the more I use my Joy-Cons, the more I worry that they're going to drift. The only time I use Joy-Cons is when I'm playing Switch in handheld mode, and they're connected to the Switch when I play, so. But I have to say, out of all the controllers I've held, so all the PlayStation 1s, Xbox, I genuinely believe the Switch Pro controller is one of the most comfortable controllers I've ever held. It could do with slightly more weight in it, but like ever so slightly. Like the PlayStation 5 one surprisingly isn't bad to hold, given where the analog sticks are. And it's got great weight in it. But yeah, no, Switch 100% is, the Pro controller is like very nice. It just sits in your hand. You don't need to grip it or hold it too much. I'm not sponsored by Nintendo. I'm not trying to sell their products, but it's good. You might actually be lucky though, Profi. They may they may release like a Switch 2 Lite version before Gen 10 comes out, or alongside Gen 10. Advertise the new Pokemon game, and hey, here's a slightly more affordable version of the Switch 2 for your kids. Get them this bundle for Christmas, you know, with the brand new Pokemons. And all the old mums and the nanas and stuff, they'll be like, oh look, it's got Pikachu on it. And it'll be like some Gen 10 legendary. It's so wholesome. I don't know where I'm aiming. At the moment, it feels like it's poor me. Because I'm not getting shiny, poor me! That's what it is. Just thinking about it, I know I said before that this weekend's like going to be like a rest weekend or whatever, which, I mean, it will end up being, if it's not raining in the morning. Now I walk it, but it's called the park run, so it's a 5-kilometre run around the park that, you know, if I'm doing IRL Pokemon Go streams, yeah, it's 5 kilometres around that park, and then yeah, I've got community day in the afternoon, which again, if it's not raining, I will be, might as well walk around and stream that. Yeah. It's got and then Saturday night, I'll have to make sure that like my shiny recap's all ready for Sunday morning. My community day stream is uploaded and scheduled to post on YouTube. So actually, my only day off will be Sunday. You walked just under 30 kilometres for GoFest. That's like 3/4 of a marathon. Excuse me, poor me. Do you have a little pinkish buddy, by chance? Somebody left. No. Where are the sparkles? Oh, I was hoping to get the tadpole and then get the pawn, but that's not going to happen. There you go, get the Tootle instead. Surely you see that. Cool. Cool. I was honestly surprised you normally did. Okay. Have you had a midweek crash or anything like that where you it catches up on you? You know, like that delayed stuff. I think genuinely I had that yesterday. I had I had the most severe brain fog ever. I just could not think. Just normal things did not make sense in my head, and the computer was not computing. It had one job and it was failing to do it. A bit like when a task manager isn't responsive. It's like, I don't know if that was due to GoFest or what that was, but yeah. It wasn't ideal. I'm better today though. I think maybe it was because I hadn't found any shinies yesterday until like the evening. Like on my drive home, I did my incense, my daily adventure incense, because I was like, yeah, this will be back to like 30 or 15, 30 minutes. No, it was an hour, so it was a long drive home. But I got, not off the incense, but I got 2 shinies, and I actually got a Galarian Articuno encounter, so not shiny. But I'm wondering maybe that was getting shinies reset my brain, you know? Right, well, I guess we're not getting Poor Me tonight. So I don't really want to do a third one of these. Let's go... Ooh, I wonder what one that is. We did just get some Pachirisu this weekend, but let's get another one. Cold coffee. Oh, yum. But depending on what they do for the finale event for GoFest, I might be like well and truly fully crashed out by the end of that. In fact, because we're far enough out, I have been like wondering if maybe I just ask for leave on the Monday. I think the event has to be boosted because the Dene I got was like right at the start of the outbreak. I know it's possible. Like I mean, I did just find 2 random shinies, but I mean, if it's not boosted, then that's fine with me. Obviously, I'm still getting shinies. I can have a quick look though. Let's bring up Saribi. Yep. According to Mr. Merrick himself, they do have an increase. You don't think it'll be a big event, but it's going to run over both days. That's what I'm worried about. I'm pretty sure the dates they've announced is the whole weekend. And to me, that sounds like a lot. That's also true. You're also right with that. So yeah, maybe they just have raids for the whole weekend, or maybe like, I don't know if they'll do both Zamazenta and Zacian at the same time, or if Saturday, Sunday like they did for GoFest, and then run Eternatus and the Gigantamax raids. I definitely think we're going to be battling Eternamax Eternatus. I don't think we'll get to catch that form or obtain that form, but I think we will be able, that's what we will be battling. Whether or not Eternatus is shiny available, now that's another question. Because if it's not, it's, for the wider community, it's only going to be worth doing while they've got those particles, and then they're going to be like, well, we've done like 3 and caught them, so I've got some to trade, and... What is it you're worried about? I mean, it definitely could be. I feel like it... Yeah, that's a hard one. You can meet up as a large group, it's just... Yeah, that's my problem, is if you get caught being the only person who is capable of carrying in your group, all of a sudden, uh-oh. Luckily, a lot of people have at least Zacian and Zamazenta. But probably not level 50 like I do, so... It's one of those, uh-oh. Surely not. I feel like the current direction of wanting to get people together as a community and do things together to make a really exciting finale event that it would be. If it's meant to get people together, then you'd want as many as possible. People are going to get really disheartened really quick if it's super hard and you're limited to a group of 4. Yes, I like strategy is one thing, but yeah, if it doesn't seem likely that you're going to be winning, people are going to be like, eh, and then just sort of give up. We got a fuckly one. Which I think that sort of dishearteningness goes against what... Well, there's no way. Fuck you, Rabombi. Bitch ass. No. With the legendaries in a group of 12. Yeah. Yeah, see, those legendaries, some of them we did struggle with. In fact, some of the G-Maxes, even, or not G-Maxes, some of the other D-Max ones, we have, like, struggled. Oh, my bad, you said all legendaries. For some reason, I thought you were only talking about the birds. Ignore me. Oh yeah. Well, we will finish off this outbreak, but that is awesome. But I do think that those legendaries in particular, they're like they're in that sub-legendary category, where they're still legendary, they're just lesser. Oh, there's another one. If you know what I mean, like if they were gods, then they would be minor deities instead of, you know, gods themselves. Don't ask me how I'm going to get all of these shinies into one collage to post on the internet, because even I don't know. I got another one, Profi. Actually, that one's quite accurate. I know it's a squirrel, not a raccoon, but square short raccoon doggo. I mean, Pachirisu could be a raccoon doggo, don't you reckon? It's like Johnny Sins, the train for Lynx, and, you know, Raccoon Doggo, the Pachirisu. Just sometimes names are made for certain Pokemon. Well, this is the 5th outbreak, and I've found 5 shinies. If I get all of the shinies within 10, obviously other than Pawmi, within 10 outbreaks, or let's say I get them and I'm up to 9 and I can do one more, I'll go back and do one more Pawmi. But you know. I didn't check the gender of the second Pachirisu. I wonder if it was a male. If it was, I know the first one was female, so that'd be cool. I think they were both female though. I don't recall the second one having exceptionally large spikes on its tail, so... Scrumptious related Goshawk. Goshawk Kapow. Okay, righto. It was female. I mean, I'm definitely not just... I'm not going to go for both gender variants, but that would have been cool if it was one of each. Oh, and they have dispersed. The raccoon doggos are gone. Whoa. Whoa! Nah, you're not shiny. You're not yellow enough. No, you're not shiny. You did look sussy, but no. That was a very successful outbreak. About time we're getting, like, proper successful outbreaks. So we got one with a rash. Probably needs to get that checked. Ah, they're both rash. But, apparently this one's hungry. Wow. The odds on them both being rashes must be crazy. Hey, it's all good, Josh. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. It definitely is a late stream for the Americans. Don't know why I went in there. I need to be flying to a more pickle. Pickle, pickle, pickle. More. Do. Let's go do the one over here. I do enjoy the Wisteria Pond. All the pretty Oricorios around. I am looking around as if like a random shiny's going to be there. Whoa! round a Mass Outbreak. That's champion, that is. Can you turn around? What the fuck? There's no way. What is going on? This is the third totally random shiny. True! It is Independence Day for all the Americans. Happy day that Will Smith attacks the aliens. Well, I guess the aliens attack and then Will Smith kicks their asses. Okay. That's another shiny. Huh? Oh, here they all are. I mean, if I was running a sandwich, we would have seen by now, but that's... Sheesh. It is now 6 shinies for the stream. Part of me wonders if some of these are inside rocks. Scary outstanding bat, Bible thump. I have been pretty crazy with it, with spotting shinies in that might be a little bit obscure. Like that grubbin, I was like, nah, that's definitely not a lighting issue. I just wanted it to turn around to confirm for me. Because if it's one tone, then it's shiny. If it's two tone, then it's not. Look, I know that that's not shiny. You can go attack. I've also been... I wanted to try just once, because I occasionally in Pokemon Pocket, I will jump in and do like a random battle. Sometimes beginner level, sometimes, you know, regular battles. And I do quite well. So I was like, let's see how well I could do. So I've actually been participating in this season's battles, and like, I'm still in the Great Ball ranking, but I have won so many more than I've lost. Like my best streak, I think, was like 12 wins in a row. It was crazy. And the only times I've had like bad losses, it was just RNG. I just could not get the cards I needed. I did have one battle though, which was really crazy. I don't know what cards they had, so I can't say for sure, but how I was playing, I didn't make any mistakes, And from where I was looking, I didn't question any of their plays. Like, they seemed like the right play to counter what I was doing. We ended in a draw. Literally, it was a tie. I didn't even think that was possible. It's the only time I've had that happen, but I was like, wow. Like, we just went crazy. Oh, he didn't fall off. I was going to say I'm going to have to launch him again. No, that's all. You know, I'm only doing it like periodically, because I know how I get. If I'm good at something like that, I tend to do well until all my focus goes on that, and I get way too, not obsessed, but like, oh, I've got to keep going. That's when I start losing, and I start losing bad, because I'm just not, I guess I lose that real, like, intellect side where I can make good decisions. I had the same thing happen whenever I do random battles on Showdown. I love random battles because we don't know what each other's going to have. So you've got to like keep thinking on the, on the spot, and I either do really well and I keep winning, or I just start to lose if I keep going. So I've always got to, I do it in bursts. And if I lose one, I'm like, well, keep going, it's fine. I think only once so far in this TCG thingy, I've lost twice in a row. But then I like decimated the third time, and I'm like, oh yeah. Which I also think part of that's part of the reason why, other than the fact I suck at them, there's another reason why I don't like playing shooting games. Because you've got to be that way too into it, keep going mentality, and nah. I'm gonna lose, and it's gonna be bad losses, and I'm just gonna be like, why? Why do you suck? You see, look, this is two-tone. It's got the orange with the orange-red colour. I think it's gonna attack me too. Or it's just the red. Bit of shiny. You don't mind me just rambling about my crippling addiction to Pokemon and trying to justify it. Ooh, we might miss out on the Pico. Five. This must be Outbreak 6. Yeah. Good. 4, 5. So this is 6. Okay, so we can have a second chance at this one. And if I get it on the second chance, then as long as I get the next two in the first outbreak for each, I'll have one outbreak left to go back and do another Porby. I think, well, that's what my brain's telling me. Right, let's jump up here because this is where they're all congregating. Yellow butts. We've all got yellow butts. Is it? Nah, that's too yellow. Those ones over there are yellow. I don't know, that one just looked oddly pale when I looked at it. That's probably just me. Yeah, you get those. We'll jump down here. Yeah, it was yellow. I thought so. Wait a second. This one's a little bit less yellow. Huh! We got it. Oh yeah! Oh god, I didn't want to do that. Hold on. I'm gonna run from it. Only because I don't know how that snapshot's going to affect if I do the recording. So at least this way, I know for a fact that I have recorded the encounter. This is shiny 6, I think. 7. Oh, look at you, Guampi. Oh, I just want to boop it. Boop it on the snoot. Yeah. Honestly, I was at the point where I did not expect that. Yeah, they've just dispersed. We're still culling them, but it's fine. Just a double check. Nope, that looks like they're all checked. Alright, let's save and let's check out yeah, that's 7 shinies today. And we've still got 2, well, 2, maybe 3 more outbreaks to do. Oh, shit. We'll start with the grubbin. Right, timid. Bold. Neither have a mark. But it's fine. Wow, Kitakami was 1 and done. What should we do first? What would be a nice area to hunt Plusle? You know what? I genuinely think that this little desert island would be fun. Why is there no fly pool? Oh. Wow. Yep. Old man blindness. That's what that is. So why is there no fly points near this thing? It's like right there. Can't take me anywhere. There we go, right. Activated the outbreak. Oh, look at them. They're so little. I was going to say, I know the lighting's dark in that area, but that's not shiny, is it? Yeah, today's shiny luck is definitely going to make it harder for me to decide what intro to use for my shiny recap video. Even though I didn't find a shiny on Monday, and Sunday's not included because it was Go Fest. Yeah, there's a lot of shinies this week. Because both the intros that I have ready and like saved up is the Volcanion encounter, which is actually probably the one I'm going to have to use because it's a shorter one, or the Immersive Art Eevee, because I pulled that on either day 1 or day 2, like really early on. I think it was the second day, the day after it came out. It was just my morning pack. I just like cracked it and it was there, so I was like, oh. But it's like, oh, why do I only have long intros saved up for... I need short ones. I've noticed a couple of my my shorts recently have just, for no reason, just gone blowing up a little bit. Well, compared to what they normally do. Surprisingly, the first one to do it was the one before Go Fest. I do think there's potential for that because people would have been searching on YouTube for Go Fest, which I think the same, I can't remember, I think it might have been the same one on Instagram went really crazy compared to what it normally would for me as well. And I'm wondering if, yeah, that's people searching for Go Fest, and just because I happen to post Pokemon stuff when that's happening. But I don't know. I didn't seem to notice anything too crazy with the Go Fest related content that I uploaded anyways. So I was like, But yeah, just random stuff I noticed. I do look at analytics. I do. I like to see my graphs. I like a good graph. I like to go, Yep. But funnily enough, one of my shorts, I think it was the one before the one that blew up, did terribly. Like I don't think YouTube pushed it to anyone at all, even though it has no restrictions on it. Because I checked it and it had 5 views on it, and I was like, that's ridiculous. Like normally there's like 500. Which is the average that you would expect if you're not like a notable creator. But yeah, I was like, this is unusual. But because I'm pretty sure it did well on TikTok, and it seems to be an anomaly one. And it's behaving like they do when YouTube's like, oh, it's partially blocked. We're not going to promote it. And it's not even viewable in some regions. And I'm like, oh. Because those ones don't do well at all. Yeah, just interesting things for me. I do find it quite fun just seeing how things change, if certain types of music are more, you know, friendly, I guess, you know, reach a wider audience. Or it could be totally random, like me tweeting good morning and I got like a shiny Piplup, Torchic and Chimchar. And it just went like crazy compared to my my regular tweets. And I'm like, huh. The internet, am I right? It's a finicky place. Oh, hello there. Little friend. Oh, oh, little buddies, little friends. Ah. Oh yeah. Well, that's the hardest shiny out of these to spot, and well. We spotted it. Yeah, yeah. While they're not all from Outbreaks, this might be the first time I've done 10 Outbreaks and gotten 10 shinies. I'm 2 shinies off and I need to do 2 more Outbreaks. Hopefully, poor me has worked out that maybe maybe sparkling and getting in on the the hype and the party of sheesh, look at all these shinies. Got a bit of FOMO and maybe it'll want to sparkle if I go back and do it. Yeah, you'll go get that. What you doing under the tree? Hmm? Oh, babe. Right, there's too many water types here. Let's for an outbreak of electric types, there's a lot of water types here. And this thing. These all go away. The game might be like I've had enough. And honestly, I'm still happy with 8 shinies. Also 8 is a nice even number that I can work with 8. It's when I get odd numbers, it makes it harder to put them into one post. Or odd numbers more than 3. Even so, 10's still not going to be easy. come get this pop here? Oh, good. Excellent. This is going to be such a mission to send from my Switch to my phone. I might need to work out how the upload feature works so I can just download them directly off the Nintendo Switch app. Because sending these via QR code is going to be like pain. What was that in the water? Oh, it's a poppy app. Oh, so that's a funny shape. Wow. I feel like the canyon area is a cool place to hunt. And I don't think that's in the cave either, so... Yeah. Right, second last outbreak. And this outbreak will be the decider whether or not I do a second mine-in or we go do Pormy. I'm curious as to where they all are. Oh, they up there. I would imagine they're up here or they're inside it. There's not really much to go off up here, is there? That is just like me to pick like the most dumbest place to do an outbreak. Go! Go! You'd fall off by yourself, but if I direct you to fall off, you won't do it. Oh, there's a putty hat at my house. Oh, it was an Ultra Ball. Also, I didn't realise at the time, but I'm pretty sure the Party Hat Eevee shiny that I encountered earlier in the week, it may have even been after Spotlight Hour. That's my first like overworld item shiny encounter, because I never got one on April Fools. And I haven't gotten one off an Apple thing, so... Didn't realise, but that's my first overworld item encounter, which is cool. Honestly, they should have their own little symbol. You know how, like, if you click on a power spot and there's a Pokemon in there, and even if it's not Dynamax, it still has that little symbol saying, oh, this is inside a power spot. They should, I don't know what they'd do. Maybe a little Pokeball icon, maybe? But that might get confusing with the Pokeball icon that shows if you've caught it. I don't know. But... just quality of life stuffs, you know. you get that, and you're probably going to get that Graveler too, which is awesome. Listening? I don't know what it was doing. It was slacking. Second I turn around, I'm attacking it. I'm attacking it. Whoa! Party going on up here. Oh, okay, bye. Okay, bye. What? Why are they... Why would they rather jump off the cliff than be defeated by my golden go? You'll never take me alive! Hey, as long as it's not the shiny one, I'm good. I do think though that they should have made shiny Minun either a more bold blue, similar to like some of those ones in the distance up there, how they, just because of the lighting, they look really bold, to match the Plusle, or given Plusle a different shiny, like purple or pink even. Why has it got to be like darker red? Why has it got to be blood red? Let's be honest, that's what colour it is. It's blood red when it's shiny. Maybe shiny Plusle is a serial killer. I mean, I've never asked what it has for breakfast, but maybe it is, you know. Maybe that's why it's dark red. Oh, it's gonna suck when we have more staff at the office. Not for me, for everyone around me. My boss was in the office today, and he's like, but he's sort of got this like slightly deepish voice, and he was trying to think of, he was just thinking out loud, about something, and I was like, had the time of my life, and he's like, and then all of a sudden he just couldn't stop starting to sing that song. I got it stuck in his head. Must have been a good hour. Just starts singing the song, and he's like, ah, I'm so annoying. Oops. Right, don't all jump off the cliff at once, all right? This time, let's look. You're going to a better place, okay? You don't need to be. Where's the green one? Oh, it's a Tyrogue. I was like, what is that down there? Excuse me. I genuinely thought that Tyrogue runs at you, so I'm glad it didn't. There's not many left. Oh! Never mind. Hey, yo. What you doing? Are you happy? Hey, yo. It looks pretty happy to me. Shiny number 9. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, look at it. Right, let's wrap this outbreak up. And I guess the last one will give Poor Me one more shot. I believe there'll only be one more outbreak for it anyways. I think this must be 3 of each. Well, I have to say, for an outbreak event where the odds are boosted, even though obviously I have found a few shinies, it hasn't felt as guaranteed to get them as some other boosted events do, which I think is nice. And also, I mean, I've said it before about these outbreak events, that they need more than just a couple of Pokemon for them. And this one having 6 Pokemon I think is a good 2 per area. I think it's perfect. It doesn't feel like too much, but it feels like if you want to hunt them all, you've got something to do. So I know we're nearing the end of hard out, you know, Scarlet Violet content. I want it to stay in this direction. Oh, I think... No, that's Dedenne. Oh no, there's a couple here. Right, I'm going to take a stab in the dark that I just can't get this one. God. That's a bit crazy too. Well, our only choices are 2 crazy ones, so let's hope that this one does actually have some spawns. Hell, if it's a terrible one and there's only like 2 spawns at a time, if one of the first ones can just be shiny, I'll just be like, hey, I'll take it. Ooh, I do need to check out my mining. I don't think I did that. Let's have a look at the mining. It is a Jolly and it is Markless. Go back to Giovanni, pussycat. Yeah, no, that's yellow. I can see the yellow pixels. One of them looked sus. I was like, I can't see what colour your pixels are. And then I saw the, like, 3 yellow pixels. I was like, ah, well, that's not shiny. Jeebus. Jeebus. Oh, and we did find the outbreak, so that is positive. The outbreak is here. Terrible weather to be hunting shiny Pawmi, I do have to say. Some of them are probably inside the wall though, which is unfortunate. Just get rid of that Sneasel, please. Okay, it's not just attacking the wall. Yeah, they are definitely inside the wall though. Oh no. I was going to say, yay, the blizzard stopped, but now it's like snowing, but it looks kind of more like diamond dust. What the hell? Yeah, what is this? I've never had this weather before. Is this diamond dust? That's got to be rare. Is this normal? I mean, I guess I don't spend a lot of time in these snowy parts, but... Is diamond dust in these games? I remember seeing it in like the black and white days. I think it was Christmas Eve. Diamond dust would appear. In like around Icarus City. That's got to be what this weather is, right? This isn't snow, this is like little, like spooky ghost orbs, but everywhere. You know what I wish was everywhere? Pawmi. They're nowhere to be seen. And it's gone. I wonder if that was diamond dust. Yeah. We'll look it up real quick. Diamond dust SV. Wow, it is in the game. I think it is. I think I encountered... yeah. Doesn't have to be a special date, it's just super random. Well. Oh, it's you sleeping. Oh. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down to this one. I'm going to see if this one's any better. Because obviously this outbreak is in the cliff face. And this one looks to be way worse into the cliff face. Which is unfortunate if it is. If it is, I might just wrap it up at 9. Which does mean that I'm missing poor me out of all of them, but I still got 9 shinies. They're inside the wall. Right, you cannot tell me. Look, it's right there. Look. Oh, you got it. Good job. Dang, that is booty cheeks. Because yeah, this is area 0. This that is not the sort of wall I'm expecting to find them. Well, you know what? That's poor me's fault for not sparkling in the first 2 outbreaks that I did. So I might just wrap up the stream, to be honest. It's 9 out of 10, but 9 shinies is pretty crazy. You know what would solve this? Having a Switch too, but have more encounters. Fix it. Or it'd make it harder because all my encounters would be all other Pokemon. Just send you out and will you attack the wall? No? Oh no, let's see if there's like a ledge up here. There. That they're on top of. I'm telling you that they're not. Well, if it helps, I arrived at my destination. Well, here's a big ledge. Maybe they're up here. It's not really a ledge, is it? That's poor me's fault. But I did get, yeah, 9 shinies. We got Bonsley, Weasel, both of which were totally random. Dedenne. We got 2 Pachirisu off the 1 outbreak. Got a random Grubbin. Got more Pico. We got little Plusle. And we got little Moinan. I don't know how. That is just ridiculous. But yeah, I guess I'll wrap up the stream here, because, yeah. What's the plus one? Yeah, that's what it is. Look at me learning things. Unfortunately didn't get the poor me, but that's also partly poor me's fault for not spawning where it could spawn. Yeah. Shout out Game Freak. Nah, it's all good. 9 shinies. I'll be live tomorrow doing EV Community Day. Weather dependent if I'm walking around with camera live or if I'm driving around, but either or, I will be live. And yeah. Thank you all for coming and hanging out. Thank you for all the clipping, Profi. I appreciate it. And hopefully I'll see you next time. Bye.